You think anybody's gonna come on live, Bubba? Huh? You think anybody's up, awake? What's going on, Nick? How you doing, buddy? How you doing, my man? Figured I'd come on here and talk to you guys. I haven't really posted much. I just finished the episode. I'll probably post it tomorrow. Just wanted to check in with y'all. Gus, what's going up, my man? What's going on? Claudio, hello, hello. What's going on, everybody? It is 1 a.m. Yes, sir, Mr. Axel. You got that right. Enjoy your time at home, Nick. Bust your ass when you get out there, brother. Yeah, a lot of y'all are up right now. That's what's up. DJ RC Racer, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? How are y'all doing? Axel, I'm currently in Minneapolis right now. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Just got here from Dallas, Texas. I drop off tomorrow. Well, I dropped off something today. I picked up some side work on U-Ship and then dropped that off this morning. Just south of here in Henderson. I picked that up in Oklahoma City on the way up north from Dallas. Paid for my gas money for this trip. Nick Townsend, we all have a horrible sleep schedule. Yeah, man. I mean, I was doing laundry earlier at like 6 o'clock and I passed out. I just woke up at like 11 o'clock and drove here to this Planet Fitness from the laundromat. Is it laundromat or laundromat? I call it laundromat. And then found this spot here. What do you think from Oregon to Ontario? 65 cents? I have no idea. I've never been to Canada, but I know if I'm going to Canada, it's way over $1. You usually charge double for Canada. Axel, yeah, Burris for sure, man. It's 27 degrees right now, snowing outside. I came in just behind the storm. How's everybody doing though, man? Just checking in with y'all. I haven't really said much to everybody, and I've been posting on like the community, posts, but just been out here getting it. Last month or last week we did like 4,000 miles. It's pretty good week. $40 in Kentucky. Sounds like beach weather compared to here. It was just 80 degrees when I was in Missouri earlier today, or earlier yesterday. Yeah. David, how many pallets can I fit in the van? Well, if I have 1 inch by 1 inch pallets, I could fit 152 of them, I think. Yeah. So I could fit 3 pallets. Is what I could fit. 348 by 48 pallets. I was just being a smart ass. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? I didn't expect 15 people to check in here on the live. How's everybody doing? How much was the van? About 50 grand. How much was the van? About 50 grand. Trump or Biden? Neither. Just rode to the motorcycle. I just rode the motorcycle hard on the streets. Cleaned her back up. Run again tomorrow. With some alleged fast guys. Enjoying the time home. That's what's up, Nick. Enjoy that time, man. I've never ridden a motorcycle. I'd love to. Maybe that's what I'll end up getting for when I go home. If I ever go home. Where is home? Who knows? William Thomas, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? I'm doing all right. Doing all right, man. Just chilling out here, solo dolo in the parking lot of Planet Fitness. Just got done doing some numbers and just chilling. So I just figured I'd say hi to y'all. Kind of lonely out here, I guess, you know. Nick Townsend, no politics, just money and fun here, please. Yeah, hell yeah. No politics. I put no faith in politicians. Um, Claudio says, God bless you and brother, you and Bubba brother. I was on the road the last 3 weeks. I landed a local dedicated route in Chicago. Oh, that's what's up. Good for you. Enjoy that. Enjoy the local. I'll eventually do that, but just no, I don't know. I like being out here on the open road right now. William Thomas, I've been stuck in Jacksonville since Friday, hoping to get out here tomorrow morning. Yeah, I think tomorrow is Monday, so you should have some good luck coming out of Jacksonville, hopefully. I'll definitely say a prayer for you, man. Put some good energy out there into the universe. Express Love Jones, cannot sleep. Life of a truck driver, home now. Oh, you can't regulate when you get home? Yeah, I feel you on that. Actually, I can regulate my sleep pretty well. I mean, I can dictate how I sleep, so haven't had trouble yet. Been sleeping a lot during the day this weekend, but just because I have the time, I picked up this load on Friday. Didn't have to deliver till tomorrow. So, did you find a load? I've been pretty fortunate lately. I've been finding loads almost every day, at least 5 days a week. James says, "How can you drive so many hours in a day? I get tired after 8." Uh, yeah, I guess money's the motivation, really. You know, I mean, I always tell people I pretend like I'm picking up coins like it's Mario Kart as I drive. You know, like I just have a goal in mind. You know, that's how I do it. I focus on my goal. Whenever I feel like I'm getting like unmotivated or whatever, I just stay focused on my goal. Hey, Claudio, thank you very much. I appreciate the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Joel, do you think you'll pull over 100K by the end of the year? I'll definitely pull 100K gross. I'm trying to do. Let's see. I started. What's it now? Let's just say January. Let's say February. I started. I plan to do 200,000 miles in a year, so I think I could still pull off like 160,000 miles between now and the end of the year. So if I average a dollar a mile, you know, 160,000. Even if I don't average a dollar miles, even if I average 90 cents or whatever, it's still above 100. You know, 30,000 gross. So hopefully I can net somewhere around there. I'm definitely gonna bust my ass. Um, Nick Townsend says, hit me up. I got access to an auction license and also got my own shop. They can fix whatever you need if I'm ever off again down in Clearwater, Florida. I guarantee if you just try a bike, you'll be hooked. Yeah, no, I definitely, I'll get around to it. I just don't have a necessity for it right now. You know, I'd rather invest that money in a bike into more video equipment or I'm going to redo some things in the van. I want to get a diesel heater in here. Get a few other things going on. Redo the vent fan and a few other things in the back. But Claudio, thank you again. I just saw that donation again. Thank you. After a day home, I can get to sleep. That's what's up. Cannabis could help you with sleep. Yes, it can. Um, Gus, how many carriers are you signed on to? Right now, 3 carriers. 3 carriers. The one I started with, then there's GTMM, and then there's Redmax Logistics. How much are your dispatchers going for? 15% or less? Yeah, 15% or less. I think one of them might do a little bit higher. Might do like 18%, but I'm not really sure. I just know that whatever I bid is what I get, and then they add on top of that. So I really don't like working with them because I don't get the RC. I like getting the RC and like just seeing proof of stuff, but I still get what I asked for. So that's really at the end of the day all that matters. Empress Love Jones. I don't know if you got a Planet Fitness membership, but if there's a Planet Fitness Planet Fitness near you, go to a Planet Fitness and work out. That's what I do to get tired. This one's closed here. There's another one like 8 miles away that's open 24 hours. I might go to after I'm done talking with you guys, if I'm not too tired already. Claudio, that's for coffee. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'll definitely use it. I do coffee like 3-4 times a week. You are a professional driver? I would say I'm a professional driver. Yes, sir. Go get a double quarter pounder with cheese. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I haven't had McDonald's and unless I've had McDonald's breakfast maybe like 2 months ago or a month ago maybe, but I haven't had a burger from there in so long. Axel, yeah, that's what the people I work for, the first people I started with, they always send me the RC. That's why I like working with them because they're transparent about everything. So that's why I like working with them. Um, but there's pluses to working with other people too that don't send me an RC. Is they pay me the next day. They like I said, they pay me what I asked for, um, which is over $1 a mile. So it's still good rates. It's just I don't like not getting the RC. I like having that paperwork. Claudio, are you running your own authority soon? I have my own authority. I bought it with the van. I used it. I'm probably gonna get a load board or end up doing something like that. But right now everything's working fine, so I'm not trying to change anything. I don't have time to do anything extra really. So I've been pretty busy here. And the people that have been getting me the most loads are the people I started with. So it's been pretty nice. William Thomas, how do you stay cool during the summer? You run the van all day. It's been hot here in Florida. I'm from Oklahoma, so I'm used to it. I have I'll show you. Hold on one second. Boy, I'm glad I'm skinny, bro. Um, so I have this thing right here. It's called a Zero Breeze Mark II. It's probably kind of hard to see without the lights. But it looks like this. And it works pretty good. I mean, honestly, it's not going to cool down the whole van. I mean, it does pretty well, but when you're in the desert and it's like what 100 and something degrees out there, and that sun's burning down on you, there's nothing you can do really. Even if you have the AC running in your van, it's still that sun beaming through always gets you. So you definitely got to get some sunshades for your windows to block everything out. Get a Zero Breeze like this. It's battery powered. It's like lithium battery powered. And then it has a vent that goes out the window. You crack the window a little bit. You put the vents out there. It does a pretty good job. One thing I got to do though is make a false wall that's going to be made out of like a insulation, like maybe that thick or whatever. But it'll be flat so I could just post it up against the wall when I'm not using it. But when I am using it, I'm going to put it up. It'll probably close off this area, kind of like the black curtain I have back there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's like a black curtain. But instead of the black curtain, I'll just put a wall up there. And it won't be airtight, but it'll make it enough to where it's cooling down a smaller cubic foot area. So yeah, to answer your question, that's what I do for when it is hot out there. For now, until I can buy like a better AC unit for the roof or whatever. Let me catch up on these comments. Hold on one second. Edric, have you ate In-N-Out Burger? I did In-N-Out Burger one time. The fries are disgusting. The burgers are pretty okay. They're all right. I try to stay away from fast food at this point. For the first like 6 months, I was going ham on everything, and I don't suggest that for anybody. Yeah, Nick, about the same for me, brother. If I smell McDonald's, it's not too appetizing anymore. Joel says, yeah, but if you drive an 18-wheeler for someone else, you probably can't consume cannabis, but if you are owner-operator, I'm sure you could. Have a good night. I got to go home. All right, peace. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I have no idea what that says. RG, Axel Live. You're on all the lives. Axel is a connoisseur of the Sprinter Van YouTube realm. Eric, can you say who you are leased to? Like who I'm signed on with as like a carrier? I could tell you two of them, GTMM and Red Max. But the main one I don't disclose just because they're a small company. They can't handle anybody else. They don't want to be bombarded with emails and calls. So I don't tell their name anymore, but it's in my old videos if you really want to know. William Thomas for sure. Do you recharge it with a cigarette lighter or a battery charger? Come with it. A wall charger. I usually charge it like if I'm at like a truck stop or something like that. I could charge it in the van, I guess, with the car 12 volt. I just haven't. I never did it like that. I've only charged it. I've only used it twice because when I got it, it was at the end of summer, and I never really needed to use it since then. So. I guess we're gonna find out here, huh? Axel Live. Brandon, did you hear who I ran into Monday and we had a decent chat? No, I have no idea, buddy. No idea. I've been out the loop. Claudio says I've gained like 30 pounds since I've been expediting. All there is to eat is freaking junk food. Any recommendations to stay fit? Yeah, lessen how much you eat so you don't have to eat junk food 3 times a day. And then I just eat one big meal a day and I go to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week. And then having Bubba Joe, I'm always going for like long walks and doing all that. I stretch a lot, and I try to be conscious of what I eat. Very rarely, I mean, I'll do like a cheat day once a week where I'll just pig out. But yeah, no sodium. I try to cut out the sugars. Just like Axel said, no sodium. Fasting is recommended. That's what I do. I mean, I'll go 16 hours without eating. Like I said, I'll probably eat one big meal a day. Drink lots of water. Yep. Cut out the soda. Cut out the, I was doing like the sports drinks for a while, thinking that was better, but you gotta cut that shit out too. What do you snack to stay awake? Coffee. That's what I snack to stay awake. But also, what you eat dictates how you stay awake too. I mean, if you eat fast food, you're gonna get sleepier faster than if someone who eats a salad or some grilled chicken or something like that. So you got to keep that in mind too. If you're going out for a run or it's late at night and you're like, man, let me stop here and get something. If it's late at night, you're already gonna get sleepy because it's dark out, and then you're eating fast food on top of that. Oh man, maybe because I think about it like that it affects me more. But man, I couldn't do it. No way. Axel Live says no sex. I mean, that's already a given out here. No sex. I don't know any drivers having sex. No time for that shit. Claudio, no problem. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for asking questions. Thank you for being involved. Thanks for being someone to talk to right now. Thank you. And appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Anybody have any other questions out there? 22 of y'all checked in right now. I'm free for any questions right now. It's funny because I'll sign off and then I'll get like 3 or 4 emails or comments asking questions. Do you drink any kind of water? I know random, but I only drink spring water. Yeah, spring water is all I drink. Spring water is all that I drink. Bubba Joe too, that's all he drinks. He drinks what I drink. Axel Live, you came up from Texas. I did. From the Dallas area. Claudio, good night. Thank you. William Thomas says it's raining pretty good in Florida right now. Yeah, you said you're in Jacksonville, right? I haven't been to Florida in a minute. I think it's been 6 weeks now since I got the van. Been doing pretty good though, guys. I really can't complain. Axel, you talking about? Did I see a lot of vans down there? You mean like down in Texas? I mean, I see a lot of vans everywhere now, but yeah, there was quite a few. I feel like Texas, there's always a bunch. Sorry, I ain't got much to talk about right now, guys. If you guys want to ask me questions about my week, I mean, I got videos coming out this week. I'm gonna try to do at least 2. I got one finished, ready to go. I'm gonna start putting that up after I get off of here, and then I'll post more. James Dixon, I'm a new subscriber. I take it Bubba Joe is knocked out. Let's see. Bubba Joe, you sleeping? Bubba. Uh, yeah, Bubba was sleeping. He's chilling though. He's ready to go. It's cold out there right now though, so. Gus, glad you're doing so well. Proud of you, man. Thank you very much. I'm proud of myself as well. Thank you guys. William said, it's my first time here since I started. He's talking about Jacksonville. First time here since I started out on the road last October. First time here, period, though. Delivered Friday to Jacksonville Jags Stadium. Oh, that's cool. It's always fun to deliver to stadiums. You get to go in the locker room area and stuff. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. Speaking of water, I'm getting thirsty, so I'm going to put this AC back in the back and get some water really quick. All right, let's see. Gus, did you get a fridge? No, I didn't get a fridge. Not yet. I haven't really done anything to the van yet. I just been out here since I got it. When I get back home, I'm gonna try to hook up either a diesel heater and a fridge, or at least a diesel heater. Well, I guess I really don't need a diesel heater because winter's almost done. But we'll see. We shall see. Feels like I got a fridge back there that's so cold in the back that this water is like perfectly chilled. William says, where would you say is your least favorite place to pick up, deliver? Mine would have to be airports. Airports, indeed. Airports suck. I think that's an all-around consensus for most expediters about places to pick up, drop off, either or. Yeah, William, they just have so much going on at one time and everything's so last minute. It's just, I don't know. I feel like there's so much money being exchanged that there's really no excuse. What's up, dude? I just gave you some water. Drink that water. Bubba, drink your water. Look. Look. I know you're thirsty. What are you looking at, bro? It's a parking lot full of nothing, dude. What are you doing? I'm just chilling. You want to go run around out there? Really? It's cold, bro. Hold on 1 second, y'all. He wants to go outside. This is the life, y'all. This is what you can look forward to. Many, many nights of fun with many people. Oh, wait, there's nobody here. Nobody. You done? Come on. Let's go. It's too cold for this. Too cold for this. Now you're. Come on, this way. Whew. It's cold out there, y'all. Dun, 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 dun. Axel says, good brokers, you have minimal issues with airport. I mean, I don't care how good your broker is. The people that work there don't really care about their job. They don't give a damn. They take their time, bro. Did you have to PG your van or EIN under your business to get it? The business came with everything. I got the van with the business, everything bundled into one. William says, I picked up in Laredo, then going to San Antonio Airport. I got all the way there. They called me and said it was going to a residential neighborhood. Helped a lady unload a full pallet. 300 GM headlights. Nice. It seems sketchy to you, William? I mean, if I wanted to buy a pallet of something, I could do that and have it shipped to my house, you know? How are all the roads up here in Minnesota? They do. I mean, it's Minnesota. Like they're pretty. They got it down pretty good on how to keep the roads pretty good. I mean, I have no complaints actually. I've been up here a lot lately actually between Minnesota, Michigan, Chicago. Young AK, what's up? What's up? How you doing, buddy? What's going on? Tonight's episode of Expediting America comes to you by Ice Mountain Spring Water. I wish, that'd be nice. Just give me free water, I'll be happy. That shit's expensive. Young AK says, I'm local now, been busy running contracts. I make good money and able to be home every day. Hell yeah. At this point for me, I just paid my last month's rent. I go down to Florida at the end of March to empty out my apartment, put everything in storage, and then I don't know where local is going to be for me. I might switch up my area code. I might just be in the van and not really worry about it for a year. Ice Mountain Spring Water sponsor this man. Trying to get a sponsor. I just talked to an influencer marketing company that works with brands that try to connect with influencers or YouTubers and stuff. So we'll see what they come up with. But as of right now, I think Road Dog Clothing Company is going to be our official sponsor. We're going to sponsor ourselves. James Dixon, have you ever had anybody try to mess with you while being the only vehicle in the parking lot? I'm gonna say no, and then tonight something's gonna happen. But no, I never had a problem except for one time in Chicago where I was the only car, like car out there, only van, and the cops approached me. But they said they were looking for a Sprinter van that was going around stealing Cadillac converters and stuff like that. So they like searched my van and stuff like that. It was like 3 in the morning. That wasn't fun. But but no, for the most part, I mean, all the miles and hours I spend out here, I've never really been bothered. But I'm not stupid about it. I'm not out here running around like a crazy man. I mean, I guess Bubba is, but I'm not. How are the rates these days? Their rates, I mean, they're all right. My average right now is $1 a mile, a little over a dollar. I think $1.03 for the past 6 weeks it's been. So we're doing all right. We're doing all right. But I hear a lot about people going down as far as like 80, 83 cents, 80 cents to get out of places like Arizona and Florida and stuff like that. Just depends. Not every day's a home run. In Tennessee, rates have been under a dollar, which is unheard of. I don't think it's unheard of. I mean, you might not be used to it, but you should still be able to make money under a dollar. It'll be okay. But I'd rather not sit and take something for, 90 cents than wait for something over a dollar and sit there for 2 days. Time is money. William says his has been under a dollar the last couple months, but he's in a small cargo van. He has his own authority since August of last year. That's what's up. How many pallets can you haul? You got a medium roof, or you just got like a regular like Ford cargo van? All right, Axel. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for checking in, bud. Did you PG your van? I don't know what you mean by PG, Daquan. You gotta let me know what you mean by that. I mean, it's under a business, so it's EIN. I know that. I got an EIN number and all that stuff, but I don't know what PG means. Oh wow, William, you starting from the bottom for real. That's the way to do it, though, man. At least you're making the most that you can make, profit wise. You don't have crazy expenses, so that's good, man. You can make it work with whatever you want, bro. I am afraid to get back to OTR and not get a load based on this marker. Um, I don't know, Daquan. Honestly, the way I got the van through the owner, it's the owner. We just made a deal between him and I, so it's not like. I mean, he's honestly so cool about it that if I don't want the van, like if it ends up not working out for me or whatever, and I just want to give it back to him, I can do that, or I can pay off the van and own it. So it works out pretty good right now for that. I hear you, William. You'll get there, man. You're doing it the way that, the like the real way to do it. Zachary says, any company recommendations? I am thinking of getting a van, so any recommendations would be helpful. I mean, I don't like recommending companies. I don't like recommending vans. I don't like recommending much for people because everyone's experience is different. You know what I mean? So if I get to tell you to go to this company over here, company A, and you go to company A and you get a dispatcher that's just like not into it, your experience is going to be different from someone who went to company A and got a different dispatcher, or you just never know. I don't like recommending stuff like that. I mean, best recommendation is do your research. Shop around. You're gonna have to try out 3 or 4 different companies before you find someone that you mesh with, because most people in this business only look out for people that they have connections with somehow. Like if you're just like somebody off the street, they usually don't give you the best looks right off the bat. They're gonna give it to people they know are gonna get the freight there. So I don't like recommending anybody just for that matter. So I hope you don't mind. I mean, there's companies out there. There's Load One. There's Barrett. There's V3. There's Millhouse. There's so many companies out there that if you just went onto Google, you know what I mean, and just searched, put in some applications, it's like a lot of people ask these questions, but these questions can be answered very easily by just doing the work, and I don't mean to like talk down to you guys or anything like that, but it's like if you really want something, go get it. Like everything is at your fingertips these days. There's no reason why. Like I didn't look to get into this business when I first started, but if I wanted to, I would have found out a way to get into it. And it would have been through trial and error. It would have been a lot harder. The way things worked out for me, I'm very blessed, very very lucky to have had people to start with in this business that were already in the transportation business and already doing this for a while. So they had connections with people that were already going to give them good loads to their drivers because they were looking out for them. They were friends with them, you know. And a lot of people that are in this business that run this industry are not from this country. They're from other countries, honestly, from Ukraine, North Macedonia, Russia. So if you don't know or have connections with these people, they're not going to look out for you like they're going to look out for their own. So it's hard for me to tell someone to go to such and such company, and then they go there and they don't get the same results that I got, and then they're like, well, what happened? Why am I not moving? Why, like what's going on? And I don't know. I can't answer that question. So everyone's experience is different. There's no guarantee for this business. So sorry, Zachary, if that doesn't answer your question the way you like. People don't like the answer sometimes, but sometimes it's just a real answer. It's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, and tell you this company is going to give you so many loads. I know people that work for, let's just take V3 for example, or something like that. I know someone that works for V3. I know 2 people. One that has had great experiences and does really well. They say they keep them moving, whatever. The other person, not so much. And it might not even be the company's fault. It might be that person's work ethic. Some people are very picky, and that reflects on how much they're going to move. So you can't always blame your dispatcher. You sometimes you gotta look in the mirror, guys, and just that's the main problem. Angel D, how's Bubba doing? Bubba's doing good. He's chilling, back to sleep. Young AK, look for Sprinter van or cargo van owner operators on Indeed. Yep, that's a good place to start. Chinese people hate you. Why do they hate you? I have no idea, EV Adventures. No idea. I don't think Chinese people hate you in general, man. I don't think most Chinese people know about you. No offense. James Dixon says, just getting up to speed on your expediting journey. How did you start? If you feel like getting into it. How did I start? I was filling out applications for a bunch of different jobs on Facebook Marketplace when they had job postings, and I answered one posting that said make 1250, I think it was, or 1200 to 1500 a week. Stay out 2 to 3 weeks at a time. And so I replied to the job listing and went to the interview. Got a flat tire on the way to the interview. Couldn't make the interview that day. Called the guy. He was still like, no problem, come tomorrow. And I thought I was already not going to get the job just because of that. You know, like honestly, if I was hiring somebody, in which, you know, in some cases I was in that position, and somebody gave me an excuse like that, I just wouldn't hire him. But he gave me the chance, and here I am today. So, I mean, it's not something I was looking for or even thought I was going to end up doing. You know, it's just something that found me, and no other way to explain it, really. The rest is history. I went to the interview. He told me, this is what really got me and kind of got me interested, is I just found $10 in my pocket. He told me he said, work hard, save your money, buy your own van, and you don't have to work for me or anybody else ever again. And I've never went to an interview or ever worked for anybody that tried to tell me how to not work for them anymore. You know what I mean? Everyone's always tried to hold me under their thumb. And, you know, my fault is that I have such a good work ethic that people would take advantage of that and always try to like dangle that fruit in front of me. Like, hey, yeah, stay around. You know, you'll do good. I'll take care of you or whatever. And I always believed it, whatever. But when he told me that, it kind of gave me an objective and a goal to try to, you know, I knew a van was 50 grand. I knew to get into a van, I have to have like 10,000 down, insurance, another 10,000. So I knew I had a goal like 20 grand I wanted to save. And so yeah, that's how I got started. I knew it just all clicked for me. The way everything was happening in my life, with my relationship, with like my finances, with my music, with everything, with my whole life, period. This was like the best thing for me. Like God was like, you need to be on the road. You need this time. You need to like really look in the mirror, and you need to take advantage of this opportunity to make money and really use it as a stepping stone to take it to the next level with everything else you want to do in your life. That's how I received it. That's how I'm receiving it. So maybe it's not what it is, but that's my reality right now. Sorry, I went on kind of a little tangent. Uh, EV adventures. Do you get anxiety being on the road, driving to new places? If so, share your method of calming and how you get over it. Nah, no anxiety. I get anxiety when I'm not moving. That's when I get anxiety. But when I'm moving and I'm going to a different place, that's an adventure for me. I look at it as an opportunity to go new places, meet new people. Not that I meet a lot of people out here, because really I stick to myself. But at the same time, you do have interactions with shippers and receivers, and you go sit at, you know, Outback Steakhouse and have a steak and sit at the bar. You're gonna eventually talk to people and mingle, and you never know who you're gonna meet out here. So, but no anxiety for that. William says, I'm gonna get out of here for the night, man. Gotta hit these load boards in the AM. Stay safe. Yeah, I feel you. That can be pretty time consuming. You know, like that's the main reason why I haven't put out a lot of content lately, because I haven't had time to edit. I've been on load boards. Like at the same time that I have my carriers looking, I'm trying to study the load boards and put in bids and see what I can win by myself because one of the carriers I'm signed on with, Redmax, they have their own load boards you can go on. And I'm noticing that a lot of the loads I'm getting from my other carriers are the same ones going on this load board. So I'm trying to kind of like figure out, how it's working, what these loads are going for, and then what I can start, placing my bids for. So I'm spending a lot of time on these load boards, is what I'm trying to say. And when you put in a bid, you got to wait 15 minutes before you hear back from somebody. And when you're doing that and you're waiting, you don't really have time to do other stuff. You're emailing, you're calling, and trying to make things work. So uh, I might take some time off from trying to do that because I haven't booked any loads myself, really. I've been using these carriers and they've been doing most of the work. So I'll try to do some more videos this week. Like I said, I did one earlier today. I finished that up, and then I'm going to post that this week. But I'm going to start trying to do at least 2 videos a week again. I've been slacking on the content, so I appreciate you guys sticking around. I'm still getting like 30 to 50 subscribers a day, so I think by me seeing that, I got kind of comfortable and like I don't have to really post as much, but I do got to keep posting. I got to actually post more if I want to grow the channel the way I want to grow it. So now I feel like I'm just talking to myself. But shout out to everybody out there, 25 people watching me drink my Ice Mountain spring water. Young AK says, I just pulled up to one of my drop-offs. Stay safe, productive, everyone. Remember, have confidence and faith in all of your decisions. Yes, sir. Thank you, Young AK, for your words of wisdom and for your support, man, always. Mr. Burns, yo, how is expediting going? It's going great. It's going. It's definitely going. I've been moving. I've been averaging about 3,500 miles a week past 6 weeks. So no complaints. No complaints. I'm ready for a break though. I think my birthday is coming up April 6th. I think I might go on a cruise, but I don't know, man. You got to do a double occupancy on a cruise. And it's like, I don't really want to go with anybody. Kind of want to do my own thing for once and just get away and just decompress, even though I'm always by myself. So it makes no sense. You would think I want to chill with people, but I don't know. Let's see. Jessica Wasson. This is Jessica from back in Florida. How's the traveling going? It's going great. Thanks for checking in. How are you doing? Mr. Burns, where could I get a job as a driver? Someone said it earlier. If you go on Indeed and you search like Sprinter van, cargo van driver, non-CDL driver, expediting driver, just do some digging, on the intranet, and I'm sure you'll find something. It's just that there's a lot of people trying to get in this business, so most companies have long lines of people, so you're probably gonna have to wait, but better get your applications in so that they have you. And that's your dad's birthday, April 6th. That's what's up. That's my birthday. I love it. It's a great day. Young AK, thank you, bro, for the $5 donation. You're the man. Always support, man. Always. Always love. EV Adventures, have you ever been to New York City? Yeah, I've probably been to New York City 30 times in the past year. So yeah, I've definitely been there. Jessica says yes from Soda. Hell yeah. From home. Home, home, home. I miss home. I miss home. It's good to talk to people from home. Be safe out there, broski. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. Mr. Burns, is it ever sketchy sleeping in the van? It's always sketchy sleeping in the van. But no, not like sketchy to the point where I even think about it anymore. Because honestly, people don't bother me, so I don't really worry about it. Um, I don't. It's not very sketchy. I mean, it can be sketchy. I guess it. I don't know. I'm just so used to it. Like my dad's always like, make sure you're. He's like, are you in a safe area? Are you in a nice part of town or whatever? And I'm like, doesn't really matter to me. I'm like, wherever I'm at, I'm cool. I just stick to myself, you know. Jessica says, man, I love traveling. It can be relaxing for some people just to get out, explore, and free your mind. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, my life is traveling, like traveling on steroids. So I feel you on that. I think everyone should do it. I mean, I'm just so at peace out here. I'm just so calm right now. It's just overly grateful, overly blessed, overly thankful. You know, sometimes you get in your head, you get lonely out here, and you're like, oh man, is it worth it? I'm missing out on so much. You know, like missing out on building a family and starting a life and doing this stuff and that. And then it's like, I'm not really missing out on much at the end of the day. It's just you get in your head, you know. I'm really actually taking advantage of the opportunity at hand. So, Zachary, are you waiting to drop off a load? Yeah, I got. I don't know if you can see it back there. Probably not, because I got that curtain up. But I got just some type of medical equipment. Nothing too crazy. Jessica says, good to see you doing you. Started following a few months back. I try to keep up. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, it's always good to hear from people from home and just reconnect with home. I'll probably be back at like the end of March just to empty out my apartment and put stuff in storage and then get back on the road again. Like I said, I might try to do some type of vacation for my birthday in April, but I'm just not sure yet. Might wait till next year and then take a whole month off and do something big, like go to Thailand or something. James says, I'm a local Class A driver up in the Louisville, Kentucky area. I see a lot of expedite drivers delivering to Kentucky truck plant. I guess one day I will see you up here. Oh, I'm sure. I'm up in Louisville, Kentucky all the time. And yeah, it's a huge hub for expediting. I mean, it's pretty much the middle of the country, so you're just a huge hub for everything. Mr. Burns, how much does 3,500 miles equal to in cash? $1 a mile? I mean, roughly. It's just not for everybody. Some people more, some people less. But yeah, I mean, gross, yes, but not net. I mean, you're looking at that's before expenses and everything like that. So, yeah. And yeah, I do have Bubba Joe. He's not much of a protector, really, but he barks, you know, and people don't know him, so they don't try to do anything. I definitely feel a lot safer with him here for sure, but if anything were to happen, I have to be the one to protect this. Mr. Burns says, buy another van and put you in the driver's seat. That might happen sooner than later, but we don't know yet. I don't want to say anything. I just want to focus on what I got at hand right now and try to be as successful as I can at this. And then we'll go from there. I mean, if that ever happens, I'll obviously make a video about it. So just stay tuned. You never know. Zachary, what is the best experience driving so far? Getting paid, payday. I mean, no, I just best experience. Meeting people out here on the road is pretty dope. When you think about how big America is, in your mind, but then when you get out here and you start driving, you realize how connected everything is and how small the country actually is. And then you start running into people. Like I've been running into a lot of subscribers lately. Literally, the past month I ran into 3 people. So that's just like it blows my mind really. So that's kind of one of the cooler things about my journey so far. But I guess that's not everyone's expediting journey because not everyone's on YouTube like this. But just traveling and just enjoying the freedom. But yeah, payday is definitely the best experience. EV Adventures, current state. I'm currently in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Mr. Burns, $1 billion company incoming. We'll see. Maybe one day. What states do I try to avoid? I try to avoid. Mm, Try to avoid Florida. As much as I love Florida, I try to avoid it because it's like a graveyard of shipments. It's easy to get stuff there, but hard to get out. And I try to avoid California unless I have, like I have some shippers out there that I can get some extra work with, and if I have them hit me up, I'll go out there. But I try not to go to California too much. I try not to go down to Laredo too much. Try not to go to New York, that northeast area where they have all the tolls and everything. You spend like $20, $30 in tolls in a day. I'm not trying to do that. I don't like that area. So yeah. But I think it's time to call it a night. I've been on here for over an hour now, 63 minutes. Mr. Burns keeps coming with the questions though, so I'm gonna keep knocking them out of the park. Here we go. Is there any terrain you try to avoid? Colorado mountains, etc. In the summertime, I try to avoid Texas in the desert. It just depends on the time of year. Obviously, in the wintertime, yeah, I don't want to be in Colorado in the mountains with snow and stuff like that. But I don't mind Colorado in the summertime. It's nice. It's a nice drive. Zachary, have you ever been to San Antonio? I've been to San Antonio probably 30 times in the past year. So yeah, I mean, I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. I literally been everywhere. Literally everywhere. At least once. At least. Mr. Burns, thanks, man. You are inspiring me. That's what's up. Thank you very much. I want to inspire people, but I also want to inform people, and I don't want to make it seem like it's just cookie cutter, easy, and no downsides to it. Sometimes when people tell me I inspire them, I feel like they just see the dollar signs, and the main thing that I want to try to start doing is just showcasing the not so positive sides, I guess, because I don't, it's not for everybody, but I think everyone should at least try it. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I appreciate that I motivate people, but um, I just don't want people to get the wrong idea, I guess, because so many people tell me that, oh, you inspire me. It's like, I feel you, but I hope it's just not the money that is the motivation, because I mean, that's what it is for me. I guess I should just shut up right now because I don't know what I'm saying. Just get out there, do it. Hit me up if you have any questions. Um, I'm here. Appreciate you guys always tuning in. And I mean, there's still 15 people in here right now. So you guys are amazing. Bubba Joe says thank you. I say thank you. One more question. Best place that has the best people? I don't know. I don't know. We're all the same. We're all indoctrinated by the same TV, news, media. I mean, there's slight differences between people, but that slight difference that used to be so prevalent between people in America is becoming lesser and lesser, and people are becoming more of the same because everything is under the same umbrella these days. You know, like social media and everything. It's everything's so connected that it's all gonna be the same. So people are people. That's all I can say. That's my opinion. You treat people a certain way, and hopefully they treat you back with that same respect. And that's how I live my life. Y'all have a great day. Actually, have a great night, morning, and day. Peace.